Isn't that?
That was my my whimper of the moment. You'd be pleased to know the moment is gone.
3. Right, let me try and figure this out. So it's going to be Andy first.
Mute.
Technology. I don't know why I keep thinking of new things to do with technology. I should just leave as it is.
Because Dave, you want to make things better all the time.
Want to make things better.
It's better than shoving things into your bottom. That never makes things better, as far as I'm aware.
That's not what he's doing.
How much experience do you have of said insertion?
Not
Actually,
much,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't. Blah, 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 blah.
La, 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 la.
Right, Andy's done. Mark's next.
Trousers. Oh, I don't know. What's that? That's a bell. That's not either.
So, Tom, I haven't watched all of it. I chipped in for bits. How'd you feel about Curse of Strahd now, motherfucker?
I knew what I was getting into, mate. I've got a stronger constitution than that.
Why? What happened? I haven't watched it yet. I am going to watch it. Go on, Tom. What did he do to you?
We were in Durst Manor.
Yeah,
in the
touched him
basement,
here,
in the flesh.
here, and here.
Tom stabbed the baby.
Creature, and Tom stabbed the baby.
Do me a favour, Mark. Yeah, would you move your camera down a touch?
No.
And then moan about it like a big whingy baby.
I'm not doing that. When you say down a bit, now it's top of my head's missing.
What, the other way then, Mark? Okay.
I like the top of my head. It keeps my brains in.
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that. Right, it is going to be a slight faff, gents. Yeah, hopefully, if we can have a little bit more time tonight, we might be able to finish this section, shall I say. Right, who's next? Right,
I've got nothing on maptool, Dave. It's just default grasslands.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I'm a little bit behind schedule tonight, mate. We've had a bit of muck about with the children.
Oh.
Right, where do I sit normally?
Top, Dave. At the top.
Hey? At the top.
You're at the top left.
It's the worst part about this whole process. I have to look at my own face.
How does it feel?
I feel your pain, Mark.
At least my face is amusing. You can point and laugh at it. I don't know if that's a good thing now. The more I think about it.
Oh yeah. Jason messaged on the What's It site not that long ago actually to make sure he got his word in for this session. Hello, Jason. If you're watching, I told him to be thoroughly unimpressed with the overlay.
I am trousers.
Getting smaller.
Oh, are you watching your clipping process?
Yeah. Well, I'll be watching all of it, to be fair, mate. So I've got the stream up on Twitch, and I've got the pop-out chat for YouTube.
Okay.
Pop-out.
Always try and watch them both.
Oh, it's you that watches them.
I haven't run any as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your last
Put
Sam.
Twitch on my phone and have YouTube on my monitor. I don't know if you've moved, Tom, but on YouTube, Tom is in MySpace.
Oh, typical. Thanks, dude. I had to restart the whole session because I got Tom and Josh's faces mixed up yesterday.
Whoa.
A little bit more understandable with me and Samuel because we do look somewhat alike.
I'll only give a
You
small
will.
amount of rope on that one.
Just tell him fuck off, Dave. Don't take his shit.
He does normally.
All right. Almost there. Oh, I went to Mark's. When was it? Monday, Mark? Was it Monday?
It was.
Yeah, we got a plan to watch Rogue One and then watch loads of other things. We got to the end of Rogue One, looked at each other and went, should we watch A New Hope? Yeah, let's watch A New Hope.
Yes.
I've seen it before, but it is good.
Yeah,
I
but
reckon
we've
it's
never
my
seen
point.
it directly after Rogue One, and
After
it is
Rogue One,
necessary,
no.
we discovered.
Yeah.
But this was the problem I had with Andor. I finished Andor season 2. I think it's when I was staying up for night. I was like, awesome. I really need to watch Rogue
Now
One.
I need Rogue One.
But it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I can't.
That was my reaction to the end of Andor as well. It's just like, yeah, we really need Rogue One now. So that's what we did after last time, even. Yes.
We did. Right, so it's just the dice rolls. It's like when shit works. Right. Almost
You keep saying
there.
that
I'm
you're
doing it
not
again.
technically proficient, Dave, but then you get it done and it works. So you must be technically proficient.
I know. Well, no, it's a disclaimer just in case something does go wrong. And like I told you. I told you I'm shit at it. All right, pencil. Right, okay.
Trousers.
So what time are we? Oh, I started bad. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some mileage in tonight. Are we okay for a little bit longer than usual?
I'm fine.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'll try, Dave. Maybe a point where I might be flagging a bit, but I'm all right at the minute. So
Okay.
how far we get?
Well, yeah, okay. What we'll do, we'll play it by ear still, as we normally do. But right. So where are we? Episode session for 40. 40.
Yeah. 40.
4.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, now.
Imagine if we get to 50. We'll need to celebrate that.
You know.
Yeah. So let's start as we normally do by playing the Mark game, shall we? Off you go, Hippie.
Oh, no, I wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared. No.
So is he gone?
Right.
Jason's having axolotl. Which I can't spell because the children
Time
are
for the
obsessed
Mark
with their
game.
things. Thank you, Tom.
As in the newt things.
Yes.
Those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amphibian fellas that look happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the guys. Keep it simple with chimpanzee.
Paladin.
See, I was going to go that way. I'm thinking gibbon.
Gibbon? Sticking?
I'm going to move away from the verb. Yeah.
Hey, bonobo, Tom. Bonobo.
No, I'm going with beans.
Beans.
He said
Could've
beans
gone
when he
orangutan.
first logged on.
Oh.
As if there's a pattern. We're just kidding ourselves that there's a pattern.
Oh, 100%, mate. But look, there's got to be some method to the madness in terms of our guessing. There's no method to the madness with him, but we've got to have a method to pick words because we're logical people.
And maybe that's where we're wrong.
Maybe.
We've never actually succeeded on Dragonlance, though, have we?
Nope.
Or am I wrong?
No.
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 Oh, well, you never know. Right. What else do I need to open? I think I've got that sorted. Okay, so you're in the Threshold of Heavens. In fact, let me get you the image.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a nice picture? There it is. Let me posh new window. Look at that. Look at that
Yes.
professional looking screen. Are we going to up our roleplay game, or are we just going to dick about the same as we normally do? I'll take the dick about option, please, Bob. All right, here he is.
Hello. I had to revivify the Oompa Loompa, but he's okay. So let's press on.
That was the most D&D related one I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever said one that's so D&D related before.
Well, that's given me an insight into the race that Tom's going to play next time, then. That Sam's going to play next time.
Oompa Loompa.
I'm going to roll an
Oompa
Oompa
Loompa.
Loompa.
Going to need the fire.
Don't tempt me. Oompa Loompa Bard will be fucking amazing, and we all know it.
Dump it
I
in.
Can
mean-
you be an Oompa Loompa? Can you be an Oompa Loompa, Dave?
It's D&D, mate. You
You
can
could-
be anything you want. I mean,
You would just reskin a hobbit, wouldn't you?
You
Yeah.
couldn't skin
Halfling.
hobbits. That would be mean.
Copyright, Sam. Copyright.
actually,
He'd be an of the people of Par.
Yeah.
if
the
you
last name Lumpa.
if you had to orange up a halfling, you're almost there, aren't you?
That's what I mean. You'd just use a halfling, wouldn't you?
Halfling
Yeah.
with bad spray tan.
Green hair.
Been out in the
Is
sun
it
too
green
much.
hair or blue hair?
Yeah, it's just trump at
Green?
green.
Too many
Yeah,
sprouts.
trump up a Kender.
I'm a sprout. That's
You were
not
Lunar.
true, but I bet I had you going for a bit.
Right, let's get at it. You're at the threshold of the heavens, and you've started going up. So you're in this building here, going on the way up, and you just finished by fighting some flame skulls and just disposed of their corpses appropriately. The room that you're in is I'm going to style it as it's the room next to you. Rather, there's sort of a hum coming from the door. It's a hum that none of you would have necessarily heard before, but it sounds almost mechanical, similar to when you've had any dealings with Tatina Ruckledust. There's this sort of mechanical hum associated to it. It's the only way to go, gentlemen. Normally I'd say, what do you want to do? And then Sam would say something facetious. So shall we just open the door to the north and get on with it?
Why? Why are you taking this away from me?
All right, fine. What do you want to do, Sam?
I need the map first, Dave.
Okay. There you go.
Also,
so
to
you've
be
come-
clear-
Go
Sorry,
on.
go on. No, please. I'll interrupt you a
No,
minute.
go on. You hit me with it.
We don't open doors here. That we've got the wrong people for opening doors.
Yeah.
You're not hoppers. So you do, in fairness, you have actually got two that you haven't been through. One to the east and one to the west.
And the room we're in is like a control room, isn't it?
Yeah, there's also sort of like it's a very technological feel through this whole thing. So there's a bit of a sort of a low grade hum in this room as well. It's quite distracting. Do you want me to give you where have you been so far?
You get the retro sci-fi feel from this map, to be honest with you, Dave. Do you know
Yeah.
the kind of 80s,
Yeah.
90s sci-fi
Yeah.
vibe?
Yeah, I think that's what they were going with, because this is, if you remember, this is of Istar, so Istarian, and that was the Age of Might from the King Priest and all of the things that he did just before the Cataclysm. And you've learned that on Yari itself, that has a shaded background in connection to the King Priest. Can you remember any of that story? Just off the top of your head.
Didn't the King Priest accidentally do a poo in Paladin's bed?
No, I think that's an entirely different story that you made up, Mark.
Oh.
They were harnessing the power of ancient dragons or undead
Correct.
dragons,
Very
undead
well done.
dragons, to make the city fly.
Yeah.
And Paladin took umbrage
Was
with
not
that. I'm
happy.
assuming. Yeah, knowing Paladin gave them a chance at some shot of redemption, which they ignored, and then he struck them down.
That's exactly right. So
I
he
mean-
sent the knight Solamnia that you fought way back under the
Yes.
crypts of whose Dragonlance you're now in possession of. But it was a burial ground for dragons. So these are they were mostly chromatic dragons. Metallic dragons that were buried under here. And then the King Priest went, "Oh, I don't care, they're dead," and decided to raise it up. And it was that energy that allowed the city to float. But yeah, it's very sort of, from what you guys would know post-apocalypse, it's very futuristic. There's certainly things that you've never seen before. Yeah, so what do you want to do?
I will take a look to or peep into the door to the northwest, seeing as I'm closest to it, Dave.
Sure.
With a little bit of stealth, if just to be safe.
Sounds good to me. You
Why not?
make your stealth roll then, Johnny Stealth. I don't think that
Johnny
nickname's going to
Stealth.
stick, but Johnny
Also
Stealth rolls
21.
21. So what I'll do is I'll reveal it to you. Because there is a lot of noise coming from the other room, you see. Douche. 1 sec.
A massive collection of Johnny Mathis LPs. Is that what's in there?
Bizarrely, yes. And in the central, on the central platform is a large record player. Shut up, Mark. So let me give you the detail if I find the right entry. 8. A large table fills the center of this room. I want to say record player again. A large table fills the center of this room, and beyond it, the north wall holds a door. Atop the table, a 3-dimensional illusion depicts a vast rocky expanse in meticulous detail. And because you were successful with your stealth, what you can see are 2 of these wingless, tall draconians, ones that you've identified as Aurak, and they're looking intently at this illusory 3-dimensional pattern. But as you've rolled a 21, mate, you can also see straight over the other door. So both doors lead to this room.
Okay. I shall sneakily retreat. All the lads, we've got 2 clearly little motherfuckers on the other side.
They're
of the door.
the Oraks are the magic using ones, aren't they? They're nasty.
I don't think we've tangled with them too much.
No, I think
No,
we only fought
to be
1
honest.
or 2.
I
Didn't
thought we
in fact, didn't we only come across 1 and I murdered him straight away by ramming?
This is what I mean. I feel like we may have only come across 1.
Well, we definitely
I
fed
think
one to the
we all went,
salad.
"Oh, let's kill him," and killed him straight away.
Yeah.
Take Dave's nice new toys away, which is what we do best.
When I say they're nasty, I don't
Sorry,
mean we
Dave.
can't take them. I reckon we can absolutely take them.
I'm not sorry. I'm quite happy to take Dave's toys away when he's throwing nasty things at us. I've got no remorse.
Mm.
And I'll try and do it in every other game that I play as well.
Oh. Wow.
So are we just going to like rush to the room, basically? Just try and rush straight, keep it quiet, and then just charge?
I'll be
mean-
letting you lads know that obviously the door on the other side that links into the same room. Wanna
Yeah, save
Okay.
wasting time, like.
I mean, how quiet are you going to be able to be really with your armor and stuff?
None, but my plan is to stack up on that door quietly, or just run straight through it. I mean, I can get to them with 30 feet of movement, so I'm just going to run at them. Well, my plan is to run at them and get close, because spellcasters typically don't do too well in melee combat, and then I'm going to 12 them with my Dragonlance, which, by the way, is not Solamnia's, it's mine. He failed his mission.
Harsh.
I don't mean that. I don't
You've
mean
been
that
doing
at all.
sterling work with it, Tom. It has to be said.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, but just carry on. I mean,
Looks like Dave's writing something in his Curse of Strahd notebook
it's
there.
so much fun untapping you, so you can do it again as well.
Okay, if you want to go for the rush, go for the rush. I was thinking about getting you guys a little bit closer to the door, but if there's you've got plenty of movement to make it.
Yeah,
Oh
I could
yeah, it's
probably
not a
do
big
that
room,
in-
is it? To be fair.
Do you want me to run in first?
I'll tell
I
you
think
what.
initiative
tell
will
you
dictate that for us, Mark.
Yeah, we'll roll some d20s, right? And whoever gets higher can go first.
All right.
Does that
Starting
sound
with
like
the rollies.
Quick game of rollies. I'm never sure of the rules.
Yeah, it's not at all self-explanatory.
No, it's quite complicated. Too many stages to it.
You might be able to beat that, mate. Be honest. Oh, I haven't said that. You've already
I
seen
rolled
your
a
roll.
I'm glad I've got that
Sorry,
out of the
mate.
way now, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
No,
took my dice in as well, boys, just to let you know.
I think you might have beat us.
I think I
You
might
can
have
go
been.
first if you want, mate. You feel free.
Oh, I want to join in
Fuck
now.
it. Go on then. Go on then, Sam.
When in doubt, throw the Kender at him.
Yeah. No one likes that.
Right.
Especially
So
the
you've
Kender.
got the stealthy sorcerer going first. The actual sorcerer, or the other sorcerer, I should probably say that was an
Whoa.
inflammatory comment. Sorry,
No, let's
back
be
down
starting
from the
that one
inflammatory
again.
comment. The other sorcerer going second, and then you've got the tanks and the plate wearers at the back. Okay, let's do it.
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's be sensible and me and Tom be at the front.
Well, we know they're there. We've got the drop on them, so let's go for it.
I mean, in fairness, they're here, if you can see on the map, there and there.
Yeah.
I know you can't see on yours, so you've got enough movement to charge in. Do you want to roll some initiative, and then we'll go at it, shall we?
As long as I
we
don't have
rolling
to
the
set myself
advantage,
on
Dave?
fire again.
I'll be honest, Mark. You're on the internet. We would get a lot of views for people watching you set yourself on fire.
Don't say that, because I probably will.
I've only ever seen you do it when you're drunk, Mark, and
Yeah.
you're
I
not trying to
don't drink
bite me
anymore
nipple,
because
so I know
can
you're not.
set myself on. Yeah, 'cause I'm the sort of person that gets drunk and sets himself on fire.
Yeah.
I will say that I'd be impressed if he could bite your nipple given our current circumstances. That'd be impressive.
Yeah, it would actually.
Given
There'd
the
have to be
distance.
some sort of entity like from the ring or something and
You'd
just
still
burst
probably
out
try
of
it.
the telly.
So what I'm happy for you to do is to put you in position, and then we launch into initiative order. So if I may, gentlemen, tell me if you wanted something different. But I'm envisaging sort of a this type, or where's Sam? There you are. Maybe a this type arrangement. You can move
No.
yourself.
I'm happy there.
Happy there? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can
Like burping me.
zoom right in. I like to burp, Mark, but I know
It
where
makes
my
you feel
mute
very
button
good,
is.
doesn't it? Very manly.
It does.
Yeah.
So, are we happy with this then? Because you've got the drop on them, you've had the successful sneak, and you've charged in. As you look in, they both sort of look over their shoulders and spin round and instantly leap as if they're going to try and claw your face off. It is Nordan to act first. Is the initiative? Well, everything's working.
How do you know? How do you know everything's working?
Well, because I can
Glorious,
see it
Dave.
here.
Well, that's
I'm
good
going to
answer.
throw a firebolt at Uruk A.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. 9 points of fire damage.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm just going to. Oh!
Have a little poo.
Seems fair.
Just oh dear.
Leggit's turn.
I am going to. I promoted. I could be attacked in if I do that. Okay, I'll risk it for a biscuit. Stand here on the table.
Okay, so you've gone past this one, so he's going to get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 24.
Yeah, it's
That will be 8 points of slashing damage.
very friendly.
Tom's got a question.
Well, I'm just double checking the wording of yeah. So do I have a reaction, Dave?
Sure.
Guess what's going to happen now?
You're going to hit
He's
him.
just triggered Sentinel. I'm going to hit him.
Okay. There we
In
go.
the face, hopefully.
I don't.
That's a
You know,
26 hit move.
The whole point of toys is to enjoy them. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play with them and have fun.
And
Don't
that's
eat
17 points of
Yellowstone.
piercing damage.
Pokey damage.
Poke damage.
Poke him in eye.
And then 11 points of force damage, Dave.
Well done, Tom. Right, back to you then, Andy.
At 8.
Use the bun, you bastard.
So, and Draconian A and B make a strength saving throw, please, Dave.
Yes, I'm intrigued. A rolls 11. B
Fail.
rolls 2.
Also a fail. So I'll cast Arms of Hadar at a level 3, please.
Yeah.
Or 14 points of what does it do? Necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. Just take it. Yeah, okay.
And they can't take reactions. Then.
Okay. Arms of Hadar. What do you reckon that looks like? Do you cast Arms of Hadar?
Kind of Lovecraftian tentacles.
Yeah, it's totally Lovecraftian, that spell. I think
Yeah.
so as well.
Yeah, just
Proper tentacles of Cthulhu or something.
yeah, kind of like black and purple tentacles, just like exploding out and just mauling everything around him.
Nice.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, so that's your action and some of your movement. Did you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'll move. Well, it doesn't really matter because they're sort of the more magical creatures anyway. But I will move out slightly out of range.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, to there.
So that's kind of a bonus action dash to get to there. Then, if you're happy with that.
Is it?
Yeah, where were you there? 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20,
I've got
25.
40 feet of movement.
You've got 40 feet of movement. In which case, I'm in neck. Did you want a bonus action?
Yeah, in fact, can I? How high is the table?
Bonus action, thumb in the bottle.
What we're saying? No, normal height, just high enough to stick your thumb up its butthole. Shut up, Mark.
Sorry.
Sorry,
What's
sorry.
a normal table? 2 feet?
3 or 4. I'd
2 feet,
say.
so I'm quite
3 feet.
easily able to crouch behind it.
Normal tables don't have feet, but they have 4 legs.
2.5, 3
Generally.
feet. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can crouch behind it if you want.
Bonus action hide behind the table, then please. Do.
Okay. Roll your stealth then. I can see where you're coming from here. 15. Let me just have a quick sneaky peek. It's going to be there. Don't suppose they've got any bonuses to. Okay, yeah. You see they seem to be ignoring you. Auric Draconian A now is going to turn to his mate, and he's going to
Shit himself.
no, he's going to point towards Kelevendros. Okay, let me just go over it again. Okay, right.
I'll make all
right.
attacks against Kel, Dave.
They're
I'll
pretty
make all attacks
smart.
against...
You what? Sorry.
I'm going to make all attacks against Kel disadvantage till the start of my next turn.
All of them.
Yep.
What's that with?
It's the new version of Protector.
Oh, okay. I see.
I have to declare it before you roll, but
Okay.
as long as Tom stays within 5 feet of me, all attacks against him are at disadvantage until start of my next turn.
Okay. So in which case, they point towards Kelevendros. However, Auric Draconian A is severely wounded from the savage poking from the Dragonlance. He's going to cast a spell, and as he completes his spell, he vanishes. Okay, and I'm right in thinking that you can no longer see him, gentlemen. Is that correct?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah, cannot see.
Wicked. That takes us to Kelevendros' turn.
Well, as he's run off, and Kelevendros is going to call him a coward when he does so, he'll turn his attention to the one in front of him.
Okay.
So, first attack. It's a 25 to hit.
I mean, if it wasn't for the natural 20s, you might as well just roll your damage. Go on.
So that's 16 points of piercing.
Yeah.
And 8 points of force.
Okay. 24
number 2.
so far. Yeah.
Is a 15 to hit.
15 misses, dude.
Oh,
That's a 3 on the die.
Yeah.
small cat, go away, little
3
cat.
on the die. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. Why
Hold up.
is...
Oh, it was B first. I've got them wrong way around on the initiative order. You know what? I'm going to cheat.
Just change the letters.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's a better idea than my idea.
So then, as a bonus action, I am going to...
Pub it again.
Sorry?
Pub it
Can't.
again.
What? We need a two-handed weapon, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. So that's you concentration on that.
Oh, I think I must... Yeah, I'd already got it equipped, which is interesting. So I must have had it from the last fight. It'd still
How long
be
does
up,
it
wouldn't
last?
Concentration, innit?
Yeah.
Concentration. Where has it gone?
I think it's only 1 minute.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have it. You can have it for this fight then. So that's still up.
In which
Did
case,
you want?
I will do nothing with my bonus action then, and I will.
Gotcha.
I'll sing the Muppets theme tune. Can I go ahead and do it? No.
So the next Draconian, which is because I've totally mucked it up, he's going to disappear as well.
What a lord of Maggio.
Arthas' turn.
Okay. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to move to here. Cast 15-foot sphere of fireflies. There.
Okay.
What these do, I've conjured a large volume of fireflies. Lasts for an hour. It's not concentration. A few fireflies will settle on hidden or invisible creatures, making them somewhat easy to find. Attack rolls against invisible creatures in the area are no longer made with disadvantage, though attack rolls made by invisible creatures are still at advantage. Hide actions in the area are made with disadvantage. Well, that's
So
what I'm doing. That's my main action.
It settles on them.
Yeah. So if there's any creatures that are in there, I'll know roughly where they are and I'll be able to attack them if they're in range.
So it makes them visible, basically.
Well, have a look at it. Call up the spell, mate. I might be. You know what I'm like. I'm a cabbage sometimes. Have a little read of it yourself on my sheets, just so you.
But
You know,
I'll
I
look,
know that I'm using
fireflies.
it right. Yeah, level 1 spell.
Is it firefly?
Fireflies.
I can't find it. I'm sure you're right, but it's the first time you've used it, isn't it? So I'd like
It
to
is.
be.
Yeah, it's a new one. Yeah, I'd like you to read it just so we know we're on the same page.
Yeah. Where's it from? Does it say?
It says it's from the Book of Ebon Tides, page 62.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fireflies. Got it. Fireflies. You summon a large volume of fireflies to illuminate a 15-foot sphere. Radius for the duration. A few of the fireflies will settle on hidden or invisible creatures, making them somewhat easier to find. That's very non-specific.
But it says attack rolls made against invisible creatures but they've got to be within the area. If they're outside the area, it does nothing. Then I can swing at it because we know the rough position. They still get advantage to hit us, though, as far as I'm reading it.
Okay, so as these fireflies settle, you can see some settle on the head and shoulders of these two draconians that had positioned themselves here and here. Any bonus actions, Mark?
I thought bonus action. What can I do? Tom's used his thingy. Right.
Excuse me.
What am I going to do?
Being hands off the chess piece now, Dave. The draconian that I hit with Sentinel shouldn't have been able to move. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the current turn.
Yeah, we'll skip over that.
But hands off
we'll
the chess
remember
piece
it for next
now,
time.
so yeah.
It's
the bit I always forget about Sentinel.
It's going to be. I'm going to move forward and declare myself done.
Okay, Nordan.
I wish I could have done that as a bonus action.
Gonna run back into the room and Firebolt B.
Firebolt B. Okay.
Yeah. 24 to hit.
24 hits. Your damage is.
Oh, 9 points of fire damage.
Got it. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it, mate. Thank you.
Okay. B is looking not very well at all. Leggit's turn. They can now see you, mate. I have no other option than to say if you were hiding under the table, it was just the table that was keeping you hidden, but they are that side now, so you know that they can see you.
And I have to apologise if they're what the fireflies would have landed on you as well. It doesn't discriminate. But
So I'm going to twin spell a firebolt, please, Dave.
Cool. Go for
I'll
it.
take a pot shot at the number B first.
yeah,
Number B.
got
Go
to have a
for it.
different target with twin spell. don't
Number B.
Yeah.
Take a number B.
Come on, mate. You can do it.
I can't.
Oh. Right. I'm going to say it just in case the jinx works. The second one, mate. Come on, you can do it.
I think that might do it.
That's gonna do it.
That'll do it. Yeah.
That's still at number B. Only for 7 points of damage, though.
Okay. Anything else?
No, it's not that killed it.
No.
Motherfucker. Right, I'm going to
Yeah,
jump over
what-
to the other side of the table.
You're because if you're twin casting, it has to be a different separate target. So your second one would have had to have been at number A.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't cast it by B on the state, did you? It's gone to A.
Yeah. So jump over
No worries.
the other side of the table.
Yeah. Bonus action hide.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let's unleash Draconic Hell. Cone. Let me just get my little measuring tool out. So, which one is it? A.
Remember to get out the fireflies, Dave. They go invisible. You know, they're totally invisible again.
Yeah. Okay. So he's going to move. To there.
Go on, one more. No, bastard.
And he's now going to unleash his breath weapon in a 15-foot cone. 5, 10.
At me.
15. No,
it's going the other way.
you
Like him.
3. Yeah, so it's going to be a Constitution saving throw from Leggit, Nordan, and Kelevendros, please. +3 for everyone.
On crouch.
Plump up the pillar of love quickly. I shan't be long.
Does it not make a difference if I'm
17,
crouched
right?
behind the table?
And I may give you allowances. You get +3 anyway because you're near to Kelevendros.
Sorry, I did have a mouthful of biscuit. Plus, you get +3 from being with the dev eating me.
What am I rolling? Sorry. It's a Constitution.
Yes, please.
No, 22.
Okay, so it's plus. So you've all
+3.
passed. This poison vapor covers all of you, and you take half of 25, which is going to be 12 points of poison damage for you all, please. That's going to be his turn. Takes us to Kelevendros.
Oh, very well.
Kelevendros is going to go forwards.
Yeah.
We know where this is going, don't we, Dave?
Yeah.
First attack's a natural 1, though. Or 13.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23 to hit.
Go on.
I'll make this a level. I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot for a Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's max damage of 21 piercing damage.
Yeah.
6 points of force damage.
27.
And then where is my Divine Smite gone? I'm going to spells. It's in their abilities. Go on all. Let's start with that. There we go. It's there.
Got it?
I think. Yes, 2d8. 2d8. For some reason, I thought there was a button and there isn't. And that's 13 points of radiant damage.
27, 40 points of damage. How would you like to kill that one?
So I think he's going to run forward and just ram the spike through its chest, pick up and throw its body against the wall. However, because I've killed a creature, get another attack, Dave. I'm going to go 5, 10. I'm going to have this one.
Dragonlance.
You gave it to him, Dave.
And that's a 20. That's a 20 to hit. That's actually because a great weapon master. Just for the record.
I blame Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman personally.
I assume a 20 hits, Dave.
Yes, it does, mate.
That's another maximum damage on the pike damage for 21.
Oh, it hurts so much.
And 13 points of force damage.
So 34 points of damage. So that's 74 points of damage.
Is that all?
And you missed one
With
attack.
a missed attack.
How would you like to kill that one?
Oh,
I think the second one goes just underneath the soft part of the jaw and just straight into the brainstem.
Yeah, no, there's a look of just pure shock, surprise on its face as it crumples to the floor dead. So this now, as you look at this map, it seems to be depicting a landscape, and you can see right in the center Onyari, and it's for miles around what seems to be an accurate landscape of Onyari and the surrounding areas, and it's best guess is it seems to be live. You can see two forces. One to the south seems to be fleeing, pursued by Dragon Army forces. Darrett has, well, as far as you know, if Darrett's still alive, he's managed to pull them away, which was the original plan, and they're still fleeing south. So there's only one door, and that leads to the north.
I'll open the door.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm the hefty one.
So beyond, you can see a set of stairs leading to the next level.
I shall relay said information and set off up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
What I'll do...
Do we need to do any healing before we go upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm not looking to.
I'm going to give myself some out of my lay on hands pool. Take me back up.
Who's taking the hits? Has anybody else taken any damage?
Me and Leggit, but I think Leggit's hurt worse than I am.
Let me see what I can do for you. Features and traits. It's going to be under that. Right, okay. So, I am going to... what's it called? Sorry, folks, I can't... that's not it.
Spadger the Walnut.
Okay. I am a walnut.
Sorry, I'm in a good mood today, Mark. I emulate you.
Oh, duh. Right, so bolster and rally. I've got 4 of them, so I'll do one on Leggit and one on Nordan. D8 plus 7 temporary hit points. So do you want me to roll twice, Dave, or just the once?
Dealer's choice.
Okay. I'll roll twice. Obviously, I've rolled an 8. So that's on Andy. So that's 8 plus 7. And for Nordan, let's see what we can do.
15 temporary hit points is pretty
Best not
good.
be a 1. 6 plus 7.
Yeah.
13 temporary hit points again. Not shabby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Leggit, Leggit is
grab
still
'em?
sporting some wounds. In fact, they're both still sporting some wounds, but you've bolstered them.
Healing potions, anyone? Is anyone? I've got one. I can dish out
Oh
quick.
shit! I forgot about that.
Is it worth using a spell
I-
slot? Because I've got cure wounds now, and that heals a lot.
Yeah, I could do a drop a level 1 cure wounds as well if somebody needs it. If
Well,
you
I've
wanna
got a
keep-
free one I can use.
Okay,
But I
I'll
tend
drop
to
one
try
on.
and keep mine for combat, with me tending to be away from everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use one of my greater potions of healing because I've got 2, so I'll use one.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm alright.
4d4 plus 4.
Not shabby. Right, I'm just going to stick your tokens on the same spot for a second.
15.
Cut. Where's cut? There it is.
I'll do. For now.
Okay, so you up the stairs. There's as you go up, there's another door in front of you to the north. Let's open that for you.
Yeah.
You know the
Yeah.
Javelin of Lightning.
Yes.
Is that a one-time deal? Is that a single use?
No, you can use it
Okay.
once a day.
Once a day.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries.
Okay, so the room in front of you, window-like crystal panels dominate the walls of this room, each displaying a different image. 3 show crackling thunderheads, and a 4th depicts the city of Calaman. In the center of the room, stone desks with magical consoles surround a raised platform. Doors lead to the north and south, and there is also someone in this room. What I'm going to do is just pop you inside in a close approximation to your sort of normal marching order.
Yeah,
You're happy with that?
how we normally do it. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Sorry.
So what you see in front of this panel here is a black-robed mage, very sallow, very pale-looking. There's a strange aroma, quite pungent, spicy in this room, and it seems to be emanating from this figure. And he turns around and looks shocked at your presence. And the first thing he'll do as you arrive, shields ready, swords ready, Dragonlance ready, is he'll raise his hands and go, whoa, 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 I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight.
Well, we'll not hit him as long as he's well aware that we could do him serious harm and treats us with according respect. I think we'll be all right. What are you here to do? What is this room?
I'm here under duress. This they made me do it, and he points towards the city of Calaman that you can see portrayed on the wall. It's Belefian upstairs. He made me do it.
Insight check.
Okay.
Nice one.
20.
Yes.
Yeah. He's not being entirely truthful in terms of making him do it, but he does with the 20. He does look genuinely frightened.
Well, anyone would. We come charging through the door.
Tie him up and gag him for now, I reckon.
Nordan's going to call him out.
You make him more frightened?
Well, he says the guy we want's upstairs. I don't know.
Well, he's going to start back. He keeps his hands where you can see them, but he is going to start backing away. And he'll say, "Look,
stay with your
still.
Okay, no, okay, fine. It is, and he'll point to the north. He'll say, "Belefian's up there. I will leave. I'll just go."
No, we'll tie you up. You'll be safe.
No, no,
I
no,
swear
no, no,
on my
no.
honour. No, you're gonna have to. Sorry.
Okay, roll a persuasion, Mark.
Okie dokie. Right, here we go. Can I give myself a D4?
Sure.
Right. Oh, I'm such a nipple. Persuasion. Where the fuck? There it is. Oh, natural 20. I'll not bother
Natural
rolling.
20. Okay. Okay. He'll say, well, I can give you information. I can tell you what's going on. I can tell you anything you need.
Yes, you're going to tell you, and you're going to, but we're still going to tie you up before we leave you. You'll be safe. I swear on my honour as a knight. You know, we'll not leave you to die on purpose. I'll not snigger at him. That would be.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's very unknightly, isn't it? It's like a bit
Yeah.
like calling him dickhead as well. That's fine. He'll say, okay. Okay, it seems
We'll come back
I
and
have no
get
choice.
you on the way back. We'll not let you just leave you there.
Hang on a minute. We're going to tie down and we're going to
Gag him so he can't. Yeah, so he's got no a way to cast anything.
Yeah.
Take all of his tools of magic off him.
Yeah.
Just be clear.
Okay.
Yeah, once we've tied him up, I'm going to pick his pockets. Like, blatantly obvious and pick his pockets. I'm not even going to hide it. It's going to be like, hey, hands are tied.
Rifling through his stuff.
Okay.
A bit for me.
So he will, before you do all this, or so as you tie his hands behind, he's sort of looking towards Arthas, and he'll say, "So you're a knight. I have your vow that you will free me when you've."
Yes.
Okay.
When we've done what we came here to do, assuming that we are able to, we will be back and we'll let you go. I swear it.
Okay. Well, if there's no other choice, then so be it.
And then I'll Nordan, are you going to do the tying up so you can rifle his pockets at the same time?
Oh no, I don't need. Once his hands are tied, I'm picking his pockets for any magic stuff. Unashamedly so.
Yeah, we'll so we'll tie him up and gag him. Not enough to be painful, but enough to be, keep him where he is.
I want to ask him what he's been doing.
Yeah, before we gag him.
Why is the image of Calaman there? Like, I understand that they want to get the city flying.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom the player thinks he knows, but
he'll say, well, this is the scrying room and he'll point towards the storms. This, as far as we can tell, it's fascinating, really. This is my field of expertise. The Dragon Army said that I could do my research, but they lied to me. These scrying rooms show the origins of the Astarian city, any storms, any dangers around, and that's what it's displaying. I was able to tap into that and point it towards Calaman, so they have a view. It's a top-down view of the whole of Calaman. And he will say that, well, because the whole reason that we're here is to raise the city, is to make the city fly again and to use it as a staging post, as a weapon. But I'm just here for research. I'm not here for any other reason.
So you're going to be useful to us alive, so that should convince you that we'll definitely be back.
23.
Yeah, you're not too sure about. Well, he wasn't forced into this, but in terms of research, yeah, it seems to make sense. He's now sweating quite a lot, looking very nervous, and he's glancing towards the north door. So he's very nervous about it, but everything he's just told you seems to be true. So you suspect. Go on, Andy.
I dash to the north door just to block.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
You, as you're at the north door, this character will say to you, There's more stairs that go up. That's just a door that leads to stairs. You won't see anything up there. There is nothing going to come through. It's Balefian. He's insane. He's fanatical worshipper of the Dragon Queen. Dangerous fella. Not to be toyed with. As Leggit, as you go past, you can see on top of. Well, they're kind of spread around, but it would definitely be a Leggit thing. You can see platinum towers that look ornamental, and there's 6 of them spread around the room, and they're worth 200 gold pieces each, if you wish to help yourself to those.
Yeah. Go on, son. It's great just being... I'm lawful good and wouldn't do that, but I couldn't possibly stop a Kender from doing that. I wouldn't even see him doing it. Oh, what a shame.
I feel like that's an
How many
in-game,
are
like an actual canon thing. Like, oh, we can't stop the Kender. Oh no,
Yeah,
what is he
we
doing? He's a
would
very
never
bad
steal.
Kender.
Yeah, we would never steal.
How many are there, Dave?
6.
6. Worth 200 gold each.
Okay. Yeah. With your insight check as well, Sam, as you're tying him up and questioning him, you can see that he's trying to. It looks as if he's holding his hands behind you, and he's trying to make an attempt to sort of make his hands spread his hands further apart, making it so he would be able to escape the bindings. But you spot it and you tie it tight.
And then I pilfer his pockets when he can't stop me.
Okay.
I'm not. This is it. This is game on. We are in the battle zone. So if he's got anything useful, I'm having it.
Yeah. That's the way.
Frankly, taking away the tools of his trade would be smart.
Yeah, it would.
So
And
this
if
is
he's got a
really
Luger, my neighbour's kid brother.
So you find two
That was
things in
Brothers
his.
quote.
Thank you very much. You find 2 things in his pocket that would be of interest to you. One is wrapped in a sort of a black silk handkerchief, and it's a gem. It looks like an uncut gem, very rough around the edges, almost diamond-like, but you know it's not a diamond. There's something arcane about it. And the second one is a candle. The candle has it is an intact candle, but there's arcane scripts all around it, and you think that this is potentially quite a powerful, both of them potentially quite powerful magic items.
Do I have time for checks, or is it sort of stow them for later?
Well, you don't have access to identify, do you?
No,
I've got detect magic, but we know the magic pretty much, don't we? So that'll be kind of useless. It'd be nice to know what they did. We'd have to take another short rest.
That's fine. We
Yeah,
can just pocket them for later.
Okay, well, so you keep hold of them. They sound very magic-ish. Yeah, so I think you're the man to keep hold of them for now. Right then, shall we go on face Bellerophon? See if we can give him a mighty beating.
Before we leave the room, Kelevendros is going to tower over this mage. He's going to say to him, "You've had his vow, now hear mine. If you take up arms against us, if you follow us up those stairs and try and join your commander in battle, I will ensure that you die this day."
Okay. Let's have an intimidation check on that then, please.
I'll give him a D4 if I can, please.
Yeah.
He's going to poop himself.
Yeah. Roll over 15.
Oh, you teased me. It was on a 15, spun, and then went to the 5.
Go on, roll the D4. You never know.
It was a DC 15 to make him shit his pants.
Oh, actually,
3, so 11.
So 11. It's above average.
Okay. Well, the thing is, I know you mean it as well. So he,
Yeah,
I
quite
mean,
plainly means it.
he makes no attempt to, sort of nods emphatically. He will say, I mean, the only other bit of information that you get out of him is that this Threshold of the Heavens, this was the original control room for the whole entire flying city, which is why he's in here at the minute. The control itself is upstairs with Balefion.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. So,
I gag him.
yeah.
Right, I'll head up first.
Okay. Hold up, let's just see if that still works. It does.
Might have to water the lupins before this big kickoff. I'm getting excited. I shan't be like.
I've got a ball gag in my inventory if you need that, Sam.
Of course you
I
have.
haven't really.
Right, so I'm going to leave you.
Put it there at the beginning of the campaign.
Oh, did you get it? Oh, hello, someone's gone. He's back.
Sorry, you're.
That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you got it from what's it, didn't you? Heart's Home.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have it all along. I'll just wait till Mark back.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'll show it Andy, but you can't see it now. I'll get it down again because it's cool. My Balrog.
Oh no! Where is everyone?
It was so cool.
It is so cool.
The wings
Mark
fold
it,
in
mark
as
it.
well, don't they, to make the book up?
Yeah, they kind of tuck in. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Ying Tom,
So you tuck them into it. So as you open it up, they do go with
Wings
it.
open up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing all this. I'm bound to drop it now.
Don't drop it, Dave.
Don't fucking drop it.
Carefully, very carefully.
Oh man.
Right. So let me force your map. So similar to the ground below, there's another door. What do you want to do?
Get
Or
in
I
there.
shall open
I'll be more
I shall open the
specific.
door.
How do you want to do it? So Arthas is going to open the door.
I'm not even going to try and be subtle. I'm just going to go in, burst in, and shout, "Surrender! Or surrender!
Okay.
Drop your weapons!
Sure.
Get on your knees!" and all that shit. That FBI stuff.
Nobody move.
Yeah.
It's the FBI. So let's take. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in then. Similar arrangement to last time.
Yeah.
I know how you guys line up, so I'm sure you won't object to
Yeah.
that. Enormous windows fill the walls of this room, granting a breathtaking view of the city of lost names. Lowered walkways line 3 walls like orchestral pits, while a dais in the centre holds a bejewelled throne whose back is carved like the rays of the sun. Seated on the throne is a human man dressed in crimson robes and wearing a crown bearing the Dragon Queen's symbol. As you say, drop your weapons. This freeze. It's the FBI. He starts chuckling, and he will say,
I didn't expect that to work.
No. In response to that, he'll say, "It seems Lozet has finally been dealt with. The man on the throne brings a hand down on a crimson jewel on the throne's arm. No more need for his incessant human cautiousness. Glory will be mine alone. It is the Dragon Queen's will. The jewels on the throne start to pulse. Beneath you, the floor lurches. Through the windows, the city's towers shudder, and the runes begin to rise into the air.
Oh, shit.
Okay, can I throw a javelin? I'll throw my non-bonded javelin at him, Dave.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it depends. I might be able to just run and hit him in the face, but I might do the javelin thing. I just don't know. The options. Oh yeah, initiative.
Okay. So as you
managed to be
charge in,
bottom.
ready your weapons. He motions to your left and to your right to Bozak Draconians, and he'll say, "Kill them." And it's the Bozak Draconian B who is the first to act. Bear with me a second. I'll get his stat block up.
Hello, tiny cat. She's been evil today, just like looking for opportunities to hurt me in various unexpected ways.
Has she managed it? And if so, can we have details?
There's been at least 2 incidents of surprise biting and one of surprise claw in the back of the neck.
Ooh.
When she was scrambling to climb up the back of the chair, which she has no actual need to do, but she's just naughty, aren't you? Hey, but you're very cute and have a walrusy face.
Okay, so this first Draconian is going to cast a spell, and it will be affecting all of you. I'm going to use the 2024 version. I don't think it's any different. So it's a 20-foot radius sphere. There will be a Constitution saving throw in all of your futures, please.
Are we getting pluses for Tom being Kong?
Yep,
Yeah.
+3.
So.
Oh, you're teasing me then, Dice. You teased me there.
16.
11.
18.
And 22. It looked like it was going to roll onto a 7. That's why I was telling the dice off. Teased is going to roll.
Casually went, oh, it's 22.
Yeah, I mean, it clearly covers you all. Let me turn it off, snap to grid, so I can pop it exactly.
Stop it.
So this is Stinking Cloud. It's a heavily obscured area. So it's nauseating glass centered on the point within choice. It's heavily obscured, so you cannot see outside of this. It's a concentration spell for a minute, which you would be aware of. So I'm going to put concentration on him.
Would this be poison, Dave?
Yes, it is.
Oh no, I can't be poisoned. Oh, that's rubbish.
Poison's also a condition. I think it might specify the condition.
I can't do. I'm immune to poison damage and a poisoned condition.
What's that from?
Periaptive proof against poison.
Ah, nice. Yeah, so you automatically pass. Let me just check the DC. And I can tell you that you've it's only Leggit that has succumbed to it then. So the rest of you have passed, but it is a heavily obscured. Like I say, you cannot see out of this cloud. Okay. Right. Now I need you to bear with me for another second. What I'm going to do for the time being, I'm going to give them. I'm going to use the invisible condition. on these things. Okay, bear with. Is invisible. And visible and 12. Right, okay. So you're going to have to bear with me here a little bit.
I won't.
Mr. Johnson. Each creature at the start of its turn in the sphere must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So while you're in it, you have to roll every turn or have the poison condition until the end of the current turn. While poisoned in this way, the creature can't take an action or a bonus action.
Oh.
That's going to finish his turn as Leggit gets to act in some way. What would Leggit want to do?
I'm poisoned, right?
Yes, you have the poison condition.
Oh.
You've only got your movement. That's all you can do.
Okay, so I'll attempt to move out of the cloud.
Yeah.
If I can.
Yeah,
Hold
so
on.
you've moved 5 to get to there.
Picking my nose.
Oh, here we go. And I move my
movement.
35 feet to get into that corner.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be end turn.
So what I'm going to do is was that 35? Did you say?
35 feet. That was.
That's I've got you as 40 there, but you can move 40 anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm going to do?
Oh yeah, plus the 5 that I would have moved. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna rewind to 25 feet of movement. As you emerge, coughing and spluttering from this dense, stinking cloud, you can see now on the dais something that just doesn't make sense to you and fills you with fear and dread. And the rest of you are going to have to roleplay this and play your characters correctly as you now see a blue dragon sat, curled on this throne. Let me give you this image of what you can see.
Well.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Blue dragons are bad boys, yeah, and the metallic dragons are the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good one. It's one of the other ones, the other flavour.
Nine.
Let me put you back to
That was
here.
only
So
one.
you've moved 25 feet. You've moved out of this this smoke, this fog, and he's looking at you. You've got 15 feet of movement left.
And I've got no other action.
Yep.
Other than movement. Fuck. I'll move behind, just on my back against the wall.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Sure. So you hear now Balefian say, "Here, this one." As this Bozak can now see Leggit. He's going to start throwing lightning attacks at you. Range is 60. Let me just double check this. Yep. Yeah, you're within range. So first discharge of this lightning to hit Leggit is going to be 11. Second discharge of this lightning is going to also be 11. You lucky man. As Nordan takes his turn.
Which one casts the stinking cloud?
this fella over here. You saw and heard him casting.
Right, okay. So as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility
Okay, done.
because meta magic.
Still
And
cantrip
then
as well. Cantrip. Sorry.
yeah, I'm going to hoof it 30 feet. There.
Okay, let me just put the invisible condition on you. I bet you can't see yourself if I put it on you, though. Okay.
Yeah, when you put it on, I can see myself.
You can. Actually, that makes sense because no one else can see it, and you're concentrating on greater invisibility, aren't you?
Greater Invisibility, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to throw a firebolt at Draconium Bozak B.
Okay, go for it.
What a balance.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural
yeah.
20.
Nice.
4d10 damage.
Oh, is that all? Don't roll any 10s. That'd be
25 points
25.
damage.
Not
So
bad.
he now has a concentration saving throw of 12.
Is that it?
Weird.
What's your day's favourite expressions to see? Yes.
Okay, now as this cloud, this magic, yeah. It's good work, Sam. It's good work. That was worth the price of the t-shirt. That alone, mate. As the stinking cloud now dissipates, you can see Leggit still coughing and spluttering. Nordan, you don't know where he is, but you see this intense bolt of fire appear as now on the throne. You can all see this blue dragon cackling to itself, wrapped around this throne. I believe that's your full turn, Sam.
It is, mate, yeah.
Kelevendros.
But I have so many questions.
So my original plan, when I couldn't see things, was to go for Bozak B, or where Kelevendros thought Bozak B was eventually. However, fucking dragon in front of him. He knows what the bigger threat is. So guess where he's going?
He's got Dragonlance.
You're going to ruin my toys, is what you're doing. Go on.
I want to give it a bloody good go, Dave. What I do you?
Go on then, mate.
Give it a small piece of cheese, see if it goes away.
You know
So,
how I
attack
said.
number one.
You know how I said, can we play later this evening? You're fucking pissed all over that already. Come on. I might get a chance.
Attack the first.
To my Donald Trump dance.
Natural one.
Oh,
Stop
Tom,
doing
what's
it now.
going on? That's 2 tonight, isn't it?
Don't know. That's 2 tonight.
Ooh.
Come on.
Letting me down.
Second attack.
Attack the second. Is
How
a
much we got?
19 to hit.
19 hits. Just hits.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm going to use a 3rd level Divine
Moist.
Smite on
Yes,
that.
you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you
Because
are.
I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Right. Let me work this out. So that's 1d10, 5d8, 3d6, plus.
Plus 11.
Yeah.
A lot,
Go
man.
on.
Right, so pierce him.
Oh, why
I
couldn't
nearly
he
got
have
max
hit
damage
with the
again.
first one?
15 points per pierce him. Bounced off the 10. Lucky, Dave. Lucky. 5d8 radiant. Which is
Thinking about it.
19 points of radiant damage.
34 so
8
far.
points of force damage.
Ooh.
Anything else?
As I'm guessing more than 10 minutes has passed at this point, so I will re-up
Okay,
I will spend the first spell slot to re-up Shield of Faith.
seems fair.
That'll do me, mate. That'll do me.
Will it? Okay. Okay. Wood. So you've shaken him. Would Kelevendros and Arthas make a dexterity saving throw from its breath weapon, please?
Okay, you don't get the +3 because you're not close enough to me, Mark. So you need to roll well.
No, I won't. I'll roll 11.
I'll roll a 16, which isn't horrendous, but could be worse. Probably failed though. Oh, hang on a minute. I get advantage on saving throws for breath weapons of dragons from my
yes, you
armor.
do.
Well
Hell
done,
yeah.
Tom.
Oh, that's rubbish.
But it's worse. There's a
Oh.
13. It didn't help me in the slightest.
Fortunately for you, 16 is exactly what you needed to pass
So what I'll
the test.
What I'll do, Dave, is as a reaction, I'll cast Absorb Elements at 2nd level. So that gives me resistance to lightning for the end till the end of
which Kelevendros also has. So the maximum damage was 56.
I'm glad I wasn't taking all that.
So halved 328. So Mark takes 28. Tom takes 14.
That's wicked.
So if I'd taken all that damage and I was at full hit points, I would have been down.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as it's bolted forward, this lightning, its jaw opens as wide as it can. There's a steam and a hiss as it sort of smiles to itself and then sees that you two are still standing and not even nice.
Well, yeah.
And it just screams, bellows in Kelevendros' face. My queen will see you die. As Arthas takes his turn.
I'm asking
Right.
Lewis. I'm still standing on the soundboard.
I am legging it up to stand next to Kel. I am going to cast Booming Blade.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. I'm going full on. So it's going to be with the precise strike.
Yeah.
So it'll give me advantage.
Yeah.
So make me attack roll. Longsword. Advantage. Oh, I've missed.
You have. Anything else?
I have completely missed. Yeah. What I'm going to do is bound to be able to do something. Sorry. Shield notes. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do then is main action. Oh no, I've used my main action. All I've got is a bonus action. Can't do anything. Done. That was rubbish. Not happy.
Okay, mate. Okay. So Draconian B now. We'll start moving. I mean, he can provoke. No, he's just going to move to the top of the stairs. Right, I'm going to give him a perception check. What should we say? Yeah, see what he
How
rolls.
come
10.
there's no dragon fear? That's worrying. That's strange.
It's well, I'm using the 2024 rules, and it's not as big as it could be. This, you know, you get the impression it's not that old a dragon. So 10.
Oh, I'm so gutted I missed that.
You know what?
So good.
He's gonna no, he's gonna try and protect his the dragon. So
His
he's
nads.
going to throw his lightning attacks at Arthas. I know, I'm gutted for you, Mark. I genuinely am. So to hit Arthas, don't know why he's bothering. First one is 17.
That doesn't get me.
Second one is 16.
That doesn't get me either.
Okay, Leggit's 10.
So I'm gonna magic twin spell chromatic orb level 4 because I want to try and fuck this guy up. It's going to be for acid damage. First one's going to go towards the blue dragon.
Okay. Misses, mate.
Misses. Second one. Oh, forget it. I was at the
Corny Bob.
Yeah, not have my full balance like I'd. Oh no, because you,
dude.
Ozak B.
Yeah.
Mate.
What a waste.
Gutted for you. Anything else?
What else I can do really? How high is this? I mean, these steps down. Can I duck bit behind the lip? Hide?
Yeah. You can.
And I'll just move.
Yeah.
Slightly out of where it was.
Action. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, back action hide. And roll my stealth. At 20.
Whoa. Yeah, okay. So that takes us to Draconian A. He's going to throw attempt to throw lightning discharge at Kelevendros.
I would pose disadvantage on attacks against Kel.
Can you? Ranged attacks?
He's stood next to me, isn't he? Yeah, it's any attacks.
Oh, okay. So the first one, disadvantage attack, is an 11. Is it all round?
All round. Till my turn. I should say. Start my turn.
Start of your turn, and that's your reaction. So second
That's
one.
my reaction.
Yeah, the second one, you're lucky here because it was a natural 20, but the second roll wasn't. So 10 misses. Takes us to Nordan.
Come on, son.
Okay. The Nordan's going to move to Mia.
Yep.
And both of the Bozaks need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
So A first. 9. B 10.
Fail. 10.
Yeah.
Both failed. They're both blind.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to throw the floating longsword at the weakened Bozak.
Okay, gotcha.
Dancing longsword, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm
At
with you.
Bozak B.
Some PCs. Dragonlance.
Just check because it might be able to make an attack if you can get it within range now. I can't remember.
Yeah. Take both actions, toss a badge weapon in the air. When you do so, the weapon begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, and attacks one creature of your choice.
Go for
It's almost like I planned it.
Got some.
Miss.
10 misses.
I don't think it's worth me balancing that either, if I can. No, I'm going to leave it at that.
Tom, Kelevendros,
Back to the tree, mate.
go
We
for it.
know what we do. I've got a 19 to hit
Just hits.
for 20 points of piercing. Oh, bad on the roll. 4 points of force damage.
Second attack.
Second attack is a 14 to hit.
14
Natural
misses.
2.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think we're just gonna because I want to say
Blade.
next. I don't know whether it's worth us splitting up though. I don't know if it's worth me stepping to the side just so we can't get hit by that breath weapon. He has to target one of us with it. I know I lose the benefit of protection.
Because
but
at the
that
minute,
breath weapon's-
Hang on.
everything's disadvantage until my go, and I'm last.
All breath weapons are 5 foot cone to start with, aren't they?
Yeah, if I were to go there, wouldn't be able to target us both.
We can't anyway, because you're both in his face.
He got us last
Could do.
time. Well, yeah, I don't
Mark
know.
was
I'll say
behind
where I
you
am
last
for now. I'm considering it, but I'll say where I am for now, and that'll be my turn.
Same where you are? Okay. Balefian's turn. First thing he's going to do is try to recharge his lightning breath, which he doesn't do. So he's going to set about Kelevendros. All with disadvantage, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. First
That's
attack
why it was worth staying next to me, Tom.
is a 12.
Yeah. Miss.
Second attack is a 15.
Miss.
Oh, yes.
Third attack is a 17.
Miss, but it bounces off my shield of faith.
So he's screaming. Balefian's now screaming in pure indignation, incredulity.
I think as he does this, Callum's gonna look him in the eyes and say, maybe Takesis is not with you, and maybe Paladin is with us.
Oh, we know he is. I say as I pile on his face. Is it me?
Screams in your face. I'm just considering. 1 second. He looks around, looks back towards his two draconians who are now clawing at their eyes, and he just screams at Kelevendros again. Go on then, Mark. Arthas' turn.
Right. Okay. Bonus
Come on, Mark.
action.
Yeah.
I am going to cast a spell. Are you ready for this? It's very
Is it going to be on
exciting.
Kelevendros by any chance?
Yes, it is actually going to be on Kelevendros, and it's going to be a level 2 cure wounds. Because he's right next to me, so I can do it.
Yeah.
So he shall receive. Oh no, that's level 1. Do you want me to roll the whole thing again at level? No, that's level 2, isn't it?
Oh no, this is healing words, not cure wounds.
Oh, it's cure wounds. I'm sorry, ignore me completely. It is. It's level 1. Sorry, level 2 cure wounds. I'll try rolling the correct.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. That's got to be healing word because it's not a bonus. That's not a bonus action. So it was the first one, Dave. Whatever the first one was.
You healed for 15. It's a bonus action, so you can now make an attack.
Well, I'm going to untap Tom and invite him to smash the dragon before I do anything else.
I hit the dragon, but I ain't doing no else. Right?
Okay.
The one you want to smash dragons over up that way, or Gary's that way on the screen. Sorry.
Would you like
Are
to
you
use your
implying that I
reaction to hit the
smash
dragon in the
dragons?
face? Oh yes, he would.
Well, we're all in a row, aren't we? So
that.
that's a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Your damage is
15 points piercing. Wow, big money on the force. And 13 points of force damage.
28. Okay.
Chip,
The rest
chip.
of Arthas' turn.
Rest of Arthur's turn. I'm going to do what I was going to do before, so hopefully I'll roll better. So with advantage, using me precise PP. Yay!
Yes!
Um,
Yes!
so we're doing 2d8 plus 4. No, 3d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
Here we go. So that's 18.
Yeah.
It's not that great. But it's
Tool
got
chip.
it's got the booming blade thing on it, so if it moves, it's taking it. That's all my actions.
Okay.
That's me done.
So the Draconians, did they get to repeat their save?
At the end of their turn.
Okay. Right. Let me have a look at the blinded condition.
I think I should have had advantage on that attack I did.
Blind. Yeah, keep blinded. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they where are we? Draconian B blinded. I mean, they can't see you. This is why I always struggle a little bit. They can't see you, but that it means they still get a disadvantage to attack. And you've not the two knights at the front haven't attacked, so they're going to stick to what they were doing. But it will be a disadvantage attack. So you don't have to use your reaction yet, Mark. Just so you're aware.
No, okay, yeah. I only use the reaction. I can only use it once. Declare an attack.
Okay.
It's got to be before you roll it.
So it's going to be like 2 lightning discharge attacks. This one will be against you, Mark, at disadvantage.
Right.
That is 2 natural 20s.
Well, fair enough.
Now.
Perfect. Just a moment of moment of clarity given from Tachesis, maybe, after I invoked the name.
That's 22 points of lightning damage for Arthas.
I will. Oh, yeah, I will react. I can't be taking hits like that constantly. I'll use. Bugger, shit, bugger.
Absorb element.
Absorb elements, yes, please. First level.
So second attack is going to be 20. Dirty 20. That misses, doesn't it?
That misses.
21. Okay. That's still not bad for disadvantage.
No, that's a really good one.
So that takes us to Leggit now. So you have advantage to hit the Bozak Draconians, and the dragon is not looking very well, just enraged.
I'm gonna go for the big boy.
Yeah.
Try and take him out the equation. So I'll cast at 3rd level. I think I'll go 3rd level. I think I'll try and go chromatic orb again.
Come on, mate. Yes.
For acid.
Come on.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Yes.
Your
That's what we
damage
like
is
to see.
22
nice.
points of acid.
Damage as well.
Beautiful.
Nice. So that as it collides onto his shoulder, sort of melts his shoulder. You can see now his wing and his left arm are starting to not function correctly. Is he still screaming at you? Anything else, Andy?
Thinking what else I've got. No, I'll move north. I think, Dave, and then I'll bonus action hide again behind.
Go for it. Yeah. You know what? You can have advantage on this.
Stuff.
You've got 2 blinded draconians and an enraged dragon that's just focusing on the Dragonlance wielding motherfucker. 27, yeah.
27.
Right. I tell you what I didn't do for B. He needs to make a saving throw, doesn't he? Was it Constitution
I
saving
was
throw?
going to tell you before he took A's turn. Yeah, I was going to tell you before he took A's turn. I didn't want to interrupt.
5.
Nope.
A was aiming towards Kelevendros, so that's going to be 2 lightning discharge attacks at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
6 and
Nope.
8. He's going to make his
Nope.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, how much damage did I take, Dave? Anyway, so I'll give myself resistance, but I'd still
1
been
second,
taking
14.
half damage.
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, Mark. So
It was double because it was a crit, but then I'm halving it because I'm giving myself resistance.
22 was the damage, so you took 11.
11. And what type of damage was that? Was that lightning again?
Lightning, yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Lightning damage.
Okay, Nordan.
How are you looking, Mark?
54. I'm looking about half full.
Good.
I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm
Okay.
not saying half empty. I'm saying half full. I'm being an optimist.
Bonus action. Let's get the sword to attack Bozak B to start with.
Oh, yeah, giggity.
For a 20.
Yeah.
5 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Still up.
Yeah.
I need to go
And
and have
then-
a little wee. I shall return forthwith.
Going to move. Yeah, I'm going to run down to here. And then I'm going
Can't see
to
you
cast.
invisible.
But I can see me. That's the important thing. And everyone else can see me. And that's all that matters. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on the dragon. And I'm going to do it at 3rd level.
Okay.
25 to hit.
25 hit.
Yes.
14 points of poison damage. And if it's still alive, it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Which it will do. 11.
That's a fail, and it's now poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Have you done?
Bonus. Yes, I'm done. Thanks, Dave. Sorry, hang on.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of how I can channel a jinx towards you then, Tom. I mean, as much as I want you guys to win, but come on, Tom, you can do it.
Number 1.
Oh.
Which is a miss.
Right. Do it. Natural 20. Let's go.
Attack number 2. The 29 to hit.
That'll do it.
I saw the 29 and thought you did a natural 20 then.
Mate, this weapon's plus 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that is 15 points of piercing, Dave.
Yeah.
And 10 points of force.
How would you like to kill it?
So I
Yeah,
think
baby.
as he's about to thrust, he's going to look him in the eyes and he's going to say, "How now does your allegiance to Takesis feel?" As he rams this spike into its throat. And the force is just going to blast the head up, knock the crown off towards, and then the crown's going to land on Leggit's head.
Yes, yes, it does. And I'd just as this crown lands on Leggit's head, as it's floating towards you, Leggit goes, "I reckon that's worth about 3,500 gold pieces."
Enough for a car, that is.
As it slips over his head in the case of him like this. Fucking
Well,
massive.
I want to say, because the guy was wearing it when he was human, the dragon was,
Mm,
so maybe it shrinks and goes back to a normal size.
maybe.
It
What, like
either
the one
that,
ring?
either that or Leggit's restrained.
However, because I've killed a creature, Dave, I get another weapon attack. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit this one in the face.
I'm so pleased for you, mate.
And that's a 19 on the die for a 31.
19. Did you want to?
It's
you
course
wanna-
I get advantage.
You do, yeah,
Advantage.
just in case.
Worth
Yeah.
it. Worth a try.
Go on. No, it's an 18. Never mind. What a shame.
Oh, it's only a 30 with a plus.
Who'd be you? Right, go on, see if you can kill him.
So that's 16 points piercing. Good on the force, so 14 points of force damage.
So just the 30. It doesn't.
Yeah, and I'm
It
going to make
doesn't
that attack
quite-
from here. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't quite kill him outright. Yeah. So I was going to give Balefion a last speech, but you've just blasted his head off, so there's nothing I can do. It's Arthas's turn.
What he's going to do is just run over here like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And smash Blokey in the face.
Come on, Mark. Kill him. Kill him.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Walking down the street, making weird noises at everyone I meet. Natural 20.
Oh,
68 plus 4. No, 4d8.
No, I didn't use
Because
precise.
you didn't
I didn't use
precise. So
precise
4d8 plus 4.
That should be enough.
So 4d8.
just don't roll 4 ones.
4d8. So it's this plus 4. 25
Nice.
damage.
How would you like to kill it?
I think that's going to be a swift decapitation. Little head bouncing. I'd like to think he gives the little Jaboa salute as he runs in and straight off.
Okay. So I'm not going to give this. Bozak Draconian now starts discharging these lightning strikes, but they're just going to miss. So let's see if Leggit can kill it then.
Constitution
Come on, mate.
saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Slightly
Oh,
within
finish
range.
it.
I'm just going to take a firebolt, I think. See if that does
Okay.
the job.
Yeah, go for it, mate. You never know. You can have advantage.
Take the advantage.
Advantage.
23 hits.
There we go. Yes.
Come on, mate. You do need
Brandy.
big numbers.
That's not
Big
bad.
numbers.
Big number.
That's not bad at all. How would you like to kill it? And I've just remembered something. How would you like to kill it first?
Mm.
He's going to sort of throw it at the midsection, and his midsection is just going to disintegrate, and it's just going to, you just see the spine, and it just kind of goes as he holds into.
Nice.
Liking that.
I do need, from the Bozak Draconian A dying, I do need both Arthas and Kel to make a dexterity saving throw. It's 10 feet radius.
Dexterity.
We do get +3.
Yeah.
That's an 18, Dave.
Yeah, you've passed.
Mine is 11.
9
No, 12.
plus 3, 12. Yeah, you both passed anyway. So yeah, the discharge from the death throes, you've both managed to dodge out of the way. So the shaking underfoot continues. Outside the windows, boulder-sized chunks of the city tear free, rising into the air. Beneath them, whole districts shudder as mighty forces tug them skywards. Deep in the tower, something cracks. The floor under you slants as the tower begins to lean. As it leans, it drops and then rises, and then drops and rises as you can see the rest of the city. Similar things are happening. Whole chunks, streets rise, tear apart, fall. The whole city is starting to fall to pieces, and at its centre is this tower.
Does anyone know how to fly this thing?
From the corpse of Balefian, you can see round its neck, other than the crown, round its neck, you can see a bag. Which Kelevendros, I'm just going to give it to you for now. You take this bag. We'll refer to that in a second. You're in imminent danger. What do you want to do?
Quick question, Dave.
Yeah.
Does it feel like this is failing, or does it feel like it's about to start flying? What's the gauge here?
It feels like this citadel is about to start flying, but it's unstable. The rest of the city, however, is just purely unstable, rising and falling as chunks are being torn from it.
Shall we drag that mage up here and ask him what to do? I'm sure it would be anxious to save his own
he's got the
ass.
crown. What was it round his neck? Sorry, Dave.
It was a bag.
What's in
like
the bag?
a satchel. As you reach into it, it appears to be like a bottomless pit. Your hand just disappears all the way into it.
So it's basically a bag of holding.
As you rummage around, you can feel in there. You can feel there's coins in there. There's you feel a large, a couple of large jewels.
Nothing. Okay.
As I open the bag, I, in my mind, say, I want the controller for this tower.
Nothing.
Does it appear?
Nothing comes. No.
Okay.
Make
Did
an
he have
Arcana
something
check
on his
for me,
wrist,
Sam.
like a red ruby? If I remember rightly, or something.
No, it was 1 second. Arcana of 10.
Magic balance. Turn that into 17.
17. Okay. It's the chair. It's a helm. It's the throne.
Oh, I jump in the chair.
Okay. Make another Arcana check then.
Yep. Another 17.
Okay, sure. So with your second 17, you conclude that it would take you at least an hour to attune to this chair. You haven't got that time.
And we haven't got an hour. Okay. I share that with the group.
Plan B. Let's get out of here. Smash every controller you see on the way out. Bring this tower down.
Awesome. I've been waiting for this moment.
We'll leg it back downstairs, or I will. Well, we're all going to be going back, aren't we? Because we're running out. I will let the mage go. I don't want to break my word. If he's still there, I'll let him go.
No.
Oh.
Gordon's like, you haven't got time. Keep going.
No, I wouldn't break my word. I'd go, and if there's any way I can help him, I'd go and do it.
Yeah. So you free him, and he says, he starts running.
We'll follow him. He knows the way.
Okay. You manage to get Yeah.
taking his part into everything that looks like it might power this thing. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, running
Okay.
back firebolt.
Hold up, that's the
Yeah.
wrong one. You let me take you back to this then. This image, which is how you say image in French. If I wrote French,
Yeah.
so you
I
you
thought
managed
invented French.
you managed to get to the bottom. And let me just double check. I think you can, but I do want to check. Yeah. So as you get to the bottom, the black robe mage you suspect is Lozette, as Balefian referred to him. He comes out of the door. You four just behind him is shaking all over. With some difficulty, you get down. He gestures and a door opens and he steps into it and it seals shut as he's cast Dimension Door and moved out of the way. You guys, you're now this city, as you can see it on the image, is now floating higher. So you've got the base of it attached to the ground. That's now up and it's slightly tilted and it's continually rising. You're a significant distance from the ground. At a guess, you would think from where you're stood, 80 feet from the ground. What do you want to do?
Commando time.
Well,
I
I've got a
levitate.
ring of feather falling. I can
I'm all
dive
right.
off.
Yep. And Nordan will
can
literally
I-
look at the group and go, remember the catapult, as he goes to run and jump off the edge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mark's got what?
I've got a ring of feather falling. I could just float down.
You've got Sam. You've got what?
Featherball, the spell.
Okay. Can I grapple out with my boots of levitation?
Oh, I can cast it on 5 people.
All right, forget that then.
Oh, poor Andy.
Sorry,
So
you do your thing. I'll
all,
just sort myself out. Fine.
all around you, the dragon army forces are in disarray, either fleeing or there's one occasion. Oh, there's another picture. I want to show you this because this one's a nice picture as well. Rocks are falling on top of the dragon army forces. Bear with. And as you descend, as you get to the base, one of the Aurak Draconians, one of the Bozak Draconians, beg your pardon, squares up to you as if he's going to kick off, and then from out of nowhere, a rock falls and crushes it to the ground.
Sorry.
Most of the Dragon Army troops are now running south towards the exit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you. Was it on this? Was it on this one? Yeah, it was this one. I'm going to give you this. So you guys now, you're in the threshold of the heavens. Most of the forces are fleeing south. No one else is paying you much attention. That's where you came in through the path of memories. But you find yourselves amid disaster as ragged stone islands and crumbling buildings rise into the sky. Chaos confounds the dragon army troops throughout the city. Dragon elves dodge stones in the sky while winged draconians race to escape cracking streets. To the south, violet flame lights the sky. At its centre, a solid island rises, its stone foundation riddled with monstrous bones. The island bears an ominous temple. Windows alight with otherworldly violet flame as you watch the undead dragon ridden by Lord Soth returns, and the two circle this blazing, flying citadel. As you now realise that the bastion of Takesis's own temple, seems to be flying and under the control via this cataclysmic fire of Lord Soth. And it's unlike the rest of the city, it stabilizes and is perfectly still. What do you want to
We've
do?
got to go there, haven't we? But we need a long. We can't be taking on like an Uber boss without a long rest at all. But
So
how can
we're on the ground, and the rest of the city is 80 feet above us now.
Yeah, and there's rocks falling from it, but most of if you remember, engineers were trying to shore up the city to make sure everything was correct, and you surmise from what Balefian told you, he's taken caution to the wind. And he was counselled by Lozet that they're not ready, and he's clearly raised the city up. It wasn't ready, so only chunks of it are rising up, whereas all of these large chunks of earth and foundations are falling down. But as you look around, the bastion of Takesis starts to move south away from you.
We ain't catching that, but we know where it's going. They'll watch it for a reason. They're going to Calaman.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do we need to get the hell to Calaman as fast as possible to warn them, don't we? And that's a long way.
Well, it would make sense for us to go out the way we came in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think we've got another choice.
Because if we go down, even though it's all chaos, we've only got one person turn around on us, and we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So huff it, thingy your memories.
Yeah.
You say that, mate, but one of us is at full HP.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Not to make light of your dragon, Dave, but
apparently, Sam, Smuggy McSmuggington is on full HP.
I know, yeah. I know, yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. I am genuinely sorry that we took your toys away from you.
That's all right, mate. No, no, it's the story's progressing nicely. It's just nice when I get to add a little bit of intrigue into it, threat. But there we are. I've got Strahd to make up for it. Right, so so you hear now as you're plotting what to do, the crackle of the far gap, and someone's trying to communicate with you.
Who's got the far gap?
Nordan.
So
And
Nordan.
It's the crackle goes to Darrett's voice, and he says, "Was this you lads? Well done. We're fleeing to the south. We're going to get to the ships. It's time to leave. We'll meet you there."
Copy that. Let's go.
Copy.
I'm still alive, dude.
Okay. Right. So I'm you going towards the path of memories? Go on, Andy.
Yeah.
Out of the path of memories, yeah.
She's a wage. She might be able to help us get back to Calaman. She might be able to help us get back quickly.
I inspect the crown, Dave.
Yeah, sure.
And a bag of hole in.
As
There's
you
so
have
much
it
going
is worth 3,500 gold pieces. It's gold with rubies encrusted in it. It's a serious bit of kit. There's nothing magical about it.
Is there anything? Okay.
Yeah.
All
it's
right.
just fucking fancy.
Are you ever going to give us a place to spend all this money that we've got, Dave? Because this is pissing me off. I've got all this money.
Well, that's my goal when I set out, and I put all this work into reading these books and setting everything. It's just to piss you off.
Andy, you're missing the point. This is our retirement fund. Once we save the world, we're going to be living like kings.
Yep.
I want to be OP, Tom. I want to be OP.
Nordan's going to outlive the lot of you.
He is because he's an elf.
Pointy
That's what they
bastard. Sorry, Sam.
They live for ages. That's what they do.
So as well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of bring this session to a conclusion. You've done amazingly well. That was wonderful. You get to the path of memories, and the campaign is telling me that Demolin isn't there. However, I'm going to do a last crusade for you. you go through all of the path of memories and you don't see it as the foundation, the ground splits, and it splits 10, 20, 30, 40 feet as dust rains down, and all of a sudden she steps out. Just raises her hand to you in farewell.
Hello. Hello.
Um,
Hello,
she's-
yes.
Do it with the
Happy Commander.
So let me read this to you then. As the cliffs surrounding the city of... You get out. As the cliffs surrounding the city of lost names grow distant, their red stone walls take on a violet hue. A floating island drifts over them, crowned by a terrifying temple, smouldering with cataclysmic fire. As the flying citadel takes up position over the rallying dragon army troops, you can make out crimson pendants fluttering on the terrible new weapon in the Dragon Queen's arsenal. As you've surmised, this new weapon, a weapon of a raised position, and you saw the devastation back in Vogler, when Dragon Army forces, specifically Draconians, are from a raised position, they can glide into an instant flanking position anywhere they want.
Yeah, and they smell funny.
And they explode.
Mm-hmm.
So what we'll do, chaps, is on the way back, you get back to the boats and rendezvous with the rest of the Calaman forces. I am going to tell you that the treasure you have managed to find from Losette the Mage, the gem, is a gem of brightness.
Okay.
What's that?
Have a look now.
You look that one up, and the second item is a candle of invocation. I'll look that up for you.
That sounds like a
Is
magic
it the
usury
legacy
thing
one,
to me.
Dave?
You what, sorry?
The Gem of Brightness, is it the legacy?
No, we'll use the
Oh.
2024 version.
My underpants are big.
Have you got it?
Have, yeah. Would you like me to read it out, Dave?
Yeah, go for it.
This candle's magic is activated when the candle is lit, which requires a magic action. After burning for 4 hours, the candle is destroyed. You can snuff it out later for use at a later time. Deduct the time it burned in increments of 1 minute from its total burn time. While lit, the candle sheds dim light in a 30-foot radius. While you're within that light, you have advantage on D20 tests. In addition, a cleric or druid in the light can cast level 1 spells they have prepared without expending spell slots.
What?
Alternatively, when you light the candle for the first time, you can cast Gate with it.
Gate.
Doing so destroys the candle. Gate.
Yeah, that's a 9th level
Portal
spell. I think.
created by the spell links to a particular outer plane chosen by the DM or determined by rolling on the following table.
Yeah.
So it's going to be determined by Dave.
So that's wicked. What's the other thing?
The Gem of Brightness isn't as exciting. It's so it has 50 charges. Use an action to use one of the 3 command words, and you have 3 effects. So the first command word is it sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for 30 feet, which doesn't affect the charges. Second command word is you pick a creature, a singular creature, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw. They're blinded. Third command word is basically a 30-foot cone of blindness.
Nice.
That's you or Leggit. Is it in a tune?
No.
Oh yeah, it's
Don't think
definitely
so.
you or Leggit.
I don't think it is.
In fact,
Oh, Dave, can we just
yeah.
retcon something?
Yeah.
When we ran out the tower, I obviously got the immovable rod back. Otherwise, we'd be stuck in there.
Yeah, no problem. So, in addition to this, as you've correctly surmised, you do have a bag of holding. Inside the bag of holding is keep your hands off Leggit. You haven't got this. You've got 1,000 gold pieces, and
Don't even need it.
also there's a there's a ruby holy symbol of Takesis, which is worth 250 gold pieces, and there is an Ioun stone, and this is a
good.
iridescent blue sphere. It's an Ioun stone of insight. Mark, this
what does it do?
increases your wisdom by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Wow, that's kind
we know where that's going, don't we?
Does require attunement.
Right, let's see.
Who's taking the bag of holding?
It'll be you, but it'll be you or Leg. It wouldn't be one of me and Tom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
strong.
make
We
sense
can
for us to
carry
have
stuff.
Okay.
Carry
Not
quite a
only
lot of
that,
stuff.
we're in more danger, so it makes sense for one of you back rankers to have it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Standard bag of holding, Dave, yeah.
Standard bag of holding.
First off, I don't like the term back rankers.
Yeah.
But look, right, some people are just built differently to fight at the front, and other people just need to stand behind them.
I think probably Nordan should hold it.
That's fine. Somehow the character with the lowest strength is the party mule.
How do you spell
Neat.
Ioun stone and what kind was it again?
IOUN insight.
IOUN.
It was 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah,
And
I've got
then-
that on my inventory, mate.
Have you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I have all the party funds. We have 15 platinum, 2,880 gold, and 10,004 silver.
I've for some reason got 1,000 of my own gold.
I think at some point we split it out. Obviously, that doesn't include the crown, doesn't include anything that old Sticky Fingers over there's got. But that's all the cash.
Fingers.
Right.
Hey, look, we know he's a Kender. He is what he is. We love him for it anyway.
The next thing I'm going to say to you, gentlemen, with great pleasure, I'm going to say let's level up to level 10.
Yes!
I am the small furry being.
Do we also get a long rest, Dave?
Yeah, you can have a long rest. So I'm gonna force an image for you. We're now on to the final chapter of the campaign. The chapter is entitled "The Siege of Kalaman." I'll wait until this image loads up, and we'll roll some hit dice, shall we?
Yeah.
So cool.
I feel small and furry at the same time.
So we did need the extra time. I'm glad I asked you. It was worthwhile. I hope you'll agree. So
Yeah.
Andy, are you level up sorcerer?
Yeah.
Yeah. D6. I'm going to roll a 6. Don't roll a 6.
Five.
6 it is for your last, well, not last level because you never know. So you can add 6 to your rolled hit points. Mark, Cleric?
Yes, it will be.
7.
I get. I'll have the 7, please.
Yes, that takes you over
Thank
100.
you.
Wicked. Sam,
Right.
sorcerer?
You know what? I think it's time to take that bard dip.
Seriously?
Could you imagine at this point of the campaign? Sure, Dave, I want to take first level in bard.
I was thinking, but I know
rolled a
that you have
4.
really good ideas that I never think of. So it's always like, Well, maybe, yeah, he's probably got an idea for that. I'll not say anything.
That's good because I rolled a 1.
Okay. Tom, Paladin.
Paladin, yeah, I was going to do the same joke, but I'm not going to repeat it. I had that same thing in mind.
Rolled a 1.
Big numbers. Take a 7. Take that. Takes me to 100. Well, takes me over 100 for sure.
Okay. So Andy, you get a new spell. Sam, you get a new spell. Mark, you can tailor yours because you've had a long rest. Tom, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Have you got your image?
Where the fuck? Here we are. Manage character and level, so hit points. Manage hit points. 67 plus 7 is 74.
What you had, Mark?
67 plus 7.
Oh, I see.
No.
I see.
Yeah.
Just click the up arrow as many times as I rolled. It's just easier. That means I ain't going to do math.
101 hit points, yeah.
Oh, the Siege of Calaman.
Yeah. Well,
Not there's a dick measuring competition, Mark. But I've got 110.
that's what I heard anyway.
Can I briefly read you the blurb for Chapter 7, Siege of Calaman?
Yeah.
The Red
Yeah.
Dragon Army has failed to raise the City of Lost Names into the heavens. The characters have deprived the Dragon Army of a city-sized battle platform, but as smoke clears,
Oh.
a citadel flies free of the ruins, its course set for Calaman. Right, let me kill the stream. Please like and subscribe. This shambles of a roleplay game.
Subscribe. Talk to hamster.